Undefeated juvenile and Royal Ascot superstar Caravaggio has relocated from Coolmore's headquarters in Ireland to Ashford Stud, the farm where he was foaled and raised. We spoke with Coolmore's Adrian Wallace on the young son of Scat Daddy.
Caravaggio is a horse that's obviously very close to our hearts. He was bred by Charlie O'Connor, our Director of Sales, and his father-in-law Rick Imbert and mother-in-law Susie Imbert. He was the best horse that they bred. He was born here, raised here, spent all his young life here. Indeed, the barn in which he was raised is just the barn in front of our office. So when he went into Ballydoyle, we followed him very closely, and a horse that Aidan O'Brien said was brilliant from the get-go, and obviously he proved that at Ascot as a 2-year-old. A wonderful 2-year-old, undefeated at 2. And from then we started saying to MV and Coolmore Ireland, could we possibly stand him when it came time to retire him. He's a horse that we wanted here for 3 years, and finally in the 4th year we've gotten him. So he's here now. He's relocated to Coolmore America for 2021. He's been very, very popular so far. I think that the demand for sons of Scat Daddy worldwide is only going to get greater. To win the Coventry Stakes over 6 furlongs is a race that's high in prestige, and then to come back later on as a 3-year-old and do that again in the Commonwealth Cup against some very, very good sprinters marked Caravaggio as one of the best of his generation. So I think he was a horse that always had a big reputation at home, but then when you can do it on the main stage at Royal Ascot, that's what it's all about.
Caravaggio is bursting clear down the centre and going across towards Memas as they race well inside the last. Caravaggio has the lead from Memas, and Caravaggio is storming away to win the Coventry, a top-class 2-year-old.
Physically, Caravaggio brings a lot of what was Scat Daddy. Very muscular. If you look at him, he's got a lot of quality, but he's got a massive, massive forearm and massive gaskin. He's all speed. He's very broad across his chest. He measures just over 16 hands. Great mover. He moves like a panther. That translated to excessive speed on the track at 2 and at 3. But he's got that strength that we think will suit the American breeder and suit the American mares. Well, being out of a Holy Bull mare called Mecca Hockday. Mecca Hockday's one of her first foals was a filly called My Jen, who won a Group 2 on the dirt. So we think that given his physique, given his pedigree, he'll be a horse that will achieve on both surfaces. I think people need to, and already are, taking note of these young sons of Scat Daddy. There's something in the water. These horses are too good. They have been too good for too long. The horses that have run, including the likes of 10 Sovereigns, No Nay Never, they run and win on the big stages, and hopefully that's going to continue with these young sons of Scat Daddy. We saw a few of them here in Keeneland. There were 9 sold at the Keeneland November sale. They averaged just over 200,000 here at Keeneland. And the interesting thing is that 3 of those are going to be going into training with Wesley Ward. So hopefully, come April, May of next year, we should see some early runners from Caravaggio in this country. But then the sales continued in Europe and in both Ireland and England in somewhat of a depressed market. They continued to sell well. They averaged after the European sales just over 125,000 US dollars. So they're in training with the right people. They look like they should be early, and we're very excited.
Thank you for watching our visit with Caravaggio at Ashford Stud. Be sure to subscribe for more content from the TDN.